everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel and happy Valentine's Day. Today it's our Chatty Get Ready with me, but I'm going to do it a little different this time. If I can think of things to do it a little different, I'm going to, other than you just watching me put makeup on. So today, no makeup. Today is skincare and not the old-fashioned skincare. This is what I actually do. I'm not going to cleanse my face. It's all the other skincare. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my lift wand. Now I've done a couple of videos on this in the past. There it is. Mine is old. This box is wearing out. My husband bought me this lift wand, I know at least 3 years ago, maybe even longer. And so I wanted to show you guys my lift wand and how I use it, and then all of my other skincare I put on in the morning. So let's get started. Okay, this is my lift wand and I have it plugged up behind the camera, so I think we'll be fine. It comes with attachments. Now I will link this lift wand down below. I got mine from Amazon. But I'm not going to link Amazon. I'm going to link the actual company, because they also sell from there, and they have got now new and improved lift wands that have extra attachments. And they also sell the attachments separately. And as soon as my no buy is over, I'm going to buy the neck attachment, because I really focus on my neck when I do my lift wand. So first thing I do is you use an oil. When you first purchase it, it comes with an argan oil. You can use an argan oil or any other kind of face oil you want to use. I'm going to use this one that was sent to me from my friend Gloria. I believe she sent this to me from France. It's a firming oil. And so what I do is I put that all over my face. And what this does is actually, well, it's good for your skin, but it also gives some slip for your lift wand to glide over your face. It's harder to do on clean, dry skin. And this smells so good. It smells like roses. I love this oil. Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. And like I said, it comes with different attachments. I don't claim to be an expert on the lift wand. I'll tell you that right now. I use one attachment out of all of them. There's a scalp attachment. I don't ever use that. There is a nose attachment. I don't ever use that. There is this little attachment. I tried that under my eyes. It's too strong. I really don't know. I don't use that attachment. This is the attachment I use. This is what it looks like. So I am used to my wand now. If you're not, start off at a low setting and then work your way up, but you turn it on. And you can hear it. I don't know if you can see. You can hear it. I can feel the little jolts. So what you do first is you kind of warm up your skin, I guess. Just go all over, and I'm just kind of getting my skin ready for my lift wand. Okay, now I'm going to start with my neck. Did I get oil on my neck? No. Let's put oil on my neck. Oh, what I was thinking. Wasn't. It doesn't take a lot, just a little. Now we can get started. Now what I do is I lift up. I have just kind of made up my own routine. But I definitely want this under my neck lifted. I know in a previous video someone said to go slower. I do usually go a little slower, but if I do that, this video is going to be too long. You guys don't want to see me it'll take just too long if I do it like I normally do it. So I'm just giving you just kind of a little overview. So I go up like that. Then I'll go over that area a few times. I'll work my way back across again. And then I go and I start lifting just right here. And then the chin. This is supposed to be good for breakouts. I don't know. I haven't had that issue. I would think if you have a breakout, maybe this might be a good attachment for it. You can also lift back behind the neck, behind the ear. Get it back there. So then next I go up a little higher. I'll go across my lip. And then a little higher here. And I do all these areas several times. Next, I just do my nose like this. It's supposed to kill bacteria. But I'm not lifting my nose. I'm just going over my nose. Like that. Now next, I go under the eye. I'm real careful. And I lift up. I have never had any kind of plastic surgery. I've never had Botox in my life. And I'm very happy with how my skin looks at 56. It's all skincare and lift wand. So I do this a few times. I want to lift that. Then I lift here. Lift that eye up. I don't know if you can tell a difference. I don't know if you can see. First time I ever did the lift wand, man, I could see a difference. One thing about it, if you stop, your face is gonna sag. You got to keep it up. And when I was sick, I didn't keep it up. I do have that regret. I wish I had kept up with my lift wand, but I didn't. I got to work in here. It's got a deep wrinkle right in here. If I was going to do Botox, I would do it right here. And then for my forehead, I just kind of lift it up like this. I also go back and forth like this. I don't know if that helps or not. Like I said, there's no real instructions with my lift wand. They may be now. I just had to figure it out on my own. There we go. So that's just the gist of it. That's basically what I do. Then I clean it up and I put it away. Next thing I do is I get out a cotton round. Actually, what I do is I will let my face set for maybe about 15 minutes. But because of time, we're going to jump right on in. Next, I get out my micellar water. And I will put that on a cotton round. And just go over my face with it. I want to get any of the leftover oil off my face. But after letting it set for about 15 minutes, I feel like it gets all that's going to absorb has absorbed. All right. There we go. Next, I let my skin dry a little bit. Let's see if we can speed up the process. Dry a little bit. Then I go in with my toner, which I use the Thayer's Witch Hazel. This one's in coconut water. It smells so good. So I get out another cotton round, like so. toner helps to restore your skin to its natural pH level. So it's really good for you. And this one smells tropical. It's very cooling too on your face. All right, there we go. If you hear like little dog scratching, if you're a regular, you know I had some trouble with the dog. So he's in his crate right here beside me. So he can't disturb us. Okay, let that dry. Then the next thing I do is find it. I use the Argiline. Let me show that to you. I think you can see that. This is the Argiline. Its nickname is Botox in a bottle. It targets the appearance of dynamic facial lines. I put this across my forehead because you know that's where we get deep lines. And then I just kind of massage it in. I'm not being rough. Put it right in here. This one is like putting water on. With the ordinary, you need to be careful in what order you put your products on. You need to really read. I put some under my eyes too. I'm working on the wrinkles under my eyes. So I'm putting it under my eyes. But yeah, research. The general rule of thumb, I don't think I have enough. The general rule of thumb is you go from the most liquid to the thickest. And so anything watery like the Argiline would go down first. So I want that. I'm working these. I'm really trying to work on these wrinkles right in here. I've got the ends kind of smoothed out and kind of ignored the inner part. So I am working on that. So that has already absorbed in, but I want to make sure it gets in real good. While I'm waiting on that, I use my Caffeine. This is by The Ordinary as well. And the Caffeine, I just put a drop under each eye. This takes the dark circles out from under your eyes. And I definitely have dark circles. There we go. There we go. That's step number 2. While that is sinking in, I go in immediately with my alpha arbutin. This helps take redness out of your skin. I would assume if you have like acne scars, it might help with that. I just have a ruddy complexion, especially on my nose and cheeks. That's where it's the worst. So I spread it onto my nose and then over onto my cheeks. And this is the only area I use the alpha arbutin. I did notice after I started using it, my face is not as red as it used to be. It's still red. I mean, look at me. Just touching my face made it red. But this helps a lot. Now, all that sink in. While that is sinking in, I'm going to go in with my eye cream. I'm using a little sample that, my friend Gloria sent me from Paris. Filorga. I'm using up this eye cream sample. I have noticed from doing Sample Stash Mondays, eye cream samples take a long time to use up because you only need the littlest drop. You don't need a whole lot. There you go. That feels really good. I like that one. Okay. Now, my face is dry, so I'm going to go in with my vitamin C. I don't like The Ordinary's vitamin C. I have tried it. I don't like it. So I am using this Lagoona Moon vitamin C. I really like this. I got it on Amazon. Actually, I'm going to take my rings off. Normally when I'm doing my skincare, I don't have my jewelry on. So I'm going to take my rings off because I'm going to put this in my hand. And then I rub my hands together and then I I put this all over. Down my neck, and then the leftovers on the back of my hands. There we go. Let that sink in a bit. Now, I usually don't go this fast. I make sure everything sinks in really good. And then the last thing I put on my face is my Matrexel. It's by The Ordinary. What does this do? I am not 100% sure. It just says it's a high-strength peptide formulation. It does have hyaluronic acid in it. All I know is, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't really say on the bottle. All I know is this was the first Ordinary product I purchased. And when I used it, I could see almost immediate results. So I knew it was working, and I don't go without my Matrexel. Now, I'm not a skincare expert. I put the whole dropper in my hand. Not by any means am I a skincare expert. I'm just telling you what I use. There again, I rub it in my hands and pat it into my face. My neck. It's the thickest of the serums. That's why it goes last. There we go. Now let's let that sink in. I know I do a lot of steps, but they each do something. The vitamin C has taken those hyperpigmentation spots away. Guys who've been with me a long time, do you remember when I had those spots? Yeah, I worked on them diligently, and then I just stopped thinking about them. But I think just using the vitamin C cleared them up. I don't have them anymore. So, and then the last thing is my actual moisturizer. I am using the ASDM Beverly Hills Ultra Firming Cream. I do have a link for this, I think down below. Yeah, for this company. I do have an affiliate link. So if you want to check it out, it's whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. So I'm about out of this cream. I don't use a lot of moisturizing cream because my face is not that dry. I'm pretty much normal, what I would consider normal skin. This time of year, though, is when I do wear moisturizers because my face is a little drier, but I wouldn't call my skin dry. So I put a little in my hands, and then I work up my neck. And this one smells so good. This one does have a fragrance. It's not heavily scented. I work my moisturizer on my cheeks. I stay away from the center because every time I put a moisturizer around my nose, I'll have a breakout. So yeah, this is what I do. What's left? Back of my hands. Back of my hands. And it feels so good. All right, and that is my morning routine. In the evening, I will use my, I will cleanse my face with the cleanser. Then I will use the micellar water and go over my face and get the last bits off. Then I will do my toner again, and then I usually put my Retin-A on. I do Retin-A every night. I have 0.5%, and I do it every night. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't cause any kind of skin irritation. It's a good one for me. So I use 0.5. I do my Retin-A every night, and I put eye cream on every night. Sometimes I might skip the Retin-A if I feel like my skin needs a little bit moisture, and I might put a nighttime moisturizer on. For the most part, I'm not that oily. I mean, that dry. I'm not that dry. So that's it. That's my skincare. If y'all have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. And please remember, I am not an expert. This is what I have figured out on my own, and I think it works fantastic for me. I don't foresee me straying from this routine very much unless I am trying out products for a company. I do get sent PR from time to time to try out skincare, and I do, and I will, but this is usually what I stick with. I love my Ordinary products, and I am not absolutely 100% stuck on which vitamin C I use, but I do like this one. And as far as a moisturizer, I'm not 100% stuck on which one I use in the moisturizers either. But this one is really, really nice. It's a very nice cream. So, that's it. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time.